Y'all will not believe how many times I've tried to record this video. And Veek keep messing with me with the pop-ups and it keeps stopping every time I record. Okay. This is a review update on a review that I did a few months ago. The review was for Hollyhoodvirginhair. They are on Instagram. You can add them. They sell virgin 5A grade hair, curly, body wave, which is what this is. This is a mixture of Brazilian and Malaysian. I went into detail as to why in the last video. I'm not going to go into all of that all over again. But I have 16, 20, 22, and 24 inches in. And the original installation date was August 4th. So I purchased it. They actually had a pickup spot here in the city in Highland Park. Well, not my city, but not too far from me in Highland Park. And I was able to order through them online and then go pick it up, which worked out great for me because I work a lot and I didn't really have time or somebody at the house to wait excuse me, for it to be shipped. So it worked out pretty good for me. In the initial video, the only problem that I really had with the hair was that I was having such a hard time dyeing this hair. I could not get this hair black to save my life. It just was not working at all. So when I got it taken out this time, I went ahead and I was speaking to my cousin and I was telling her, I'm like, you know, there's some really good hair, but I just can't dye it black. She was like, black? That's like the most basic color that you can get here. What do you mean you can't dye it black? And then I went on to explain, you know, I keep dyeing it and I've tried different brands, and each time I try another brand, it stays dark. It's darker than it was originally because I think it was like a whatever natural color Brazilian hair is. I think it's like a 1B or something like that. But I can't get it black. And for me, I love black hair. All my hair is black. My arm hair, if you can see it, is black. My eyebrows are jet freaking black. So imagine how I look with this light brown hair to me in my head. I could not stand it. It was driving me crazy. So she said, well, Koya, you know, when you take your hair out, just dye it then. That way everything is just out and you can go ahead and it'll all be dyed. So what she suggested was, where I was actually messing up, was that I had I wasn't using enough dye, and in not using enough dye, it didn't have enough dye or time to penetrate the hair like it was supposed to. Basically, this is the way that she said it, so that's the way that I took it and understood it, which made a lot of sense to me because I had tried Feria, you know, Starry Night, which is super black. I tried Creme Jet Black or Blue Black. I tried this mousse from Garnier Nutrice, something sublime or subliminal, something mousse in a pink box. Don't buy that. That wasn't very good. But none of them stayed on the hair. Like, none of them stayed on the hair. And I thought that maybe I was tripping because it seemed like black would be the easiest thing to dye. So what I did was I went, and I should have stuck with what I use on my natural hair when I'm dyeing it. I don't know why I didn't even think to do that, but this right here is probably the best dye of, if you want black, oriental type black. They literally have that color, oriental black. This one is darker than that black. This one is blue black. And it's by, I want to pronounce it Beijing, but it doesn't look like that to me, so I'm going to say Biggin. So it's number 88. I used 3 boxes of this right here, and this is the end result. Super mega eyebrow. You see my eyebrow? They match. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm happy about it. I love black hair. Like, I think black hair is so pretty. And which is why I was so irritated, the fact that I couldn't get the hair black to begin with. I should have dyed it before I had it installed, actually. But I digress. Anyway, I went ahead and I took it all down. You know, my cousin, I set up my appointment. I took it all down. She said, when you get, what type of shampoo are you using? I said, well, I have some Suave and I have something else. And then I got this other kind. And she's like, it's too much. You're doing too much. Go get this. Use this. Only use this. So I said, okay, because I listen and I take direction very well. So I went and I got this. And on my natural hair, I used to use the Soft Sheen Carson in the that's also in the red bottle. This one is Creme Professional with argan oil from Morocco. It's sulfate free and it's moisture and shine shampoo. I also got this, which is the same thing, but it's the deep conditioner or intense conditioner. Let me tell you, the way that this hair felt before, as opposed to the way that this hair felt afterwards. Before, it was still soft. You know, don't get me wrong, it wasn't dry or anything like that or brittle. But I did notice that it was dull looking. And it could have been because of the hair dye that I had on it that didn't stay or that was washing out when I took showers. But these two products worked a lot better than I expected. They worked so well that I washed my natural hair, which, let me tell you, being braided up since August, the pain that I felt coming out my hair because I'm tender-headed is a whole nother video. But the detangler, this really helped because it loosened up my hair. And my hair was, it wasn't like really dry or anything like that. It's just that I'm tender-headed. Like, I am tender-headed. And being tender-headed, you don't want to take down your hair because you know that it's going to hurt. So, and knowing that it's going to hurt, you kind of try and stay away from the areas that you think might be soft. And I still have soft spots, like here and then over here somewhere. But definitely right here. So when I got to those braids, it took a long time for me to take my hair down. But the plus side was I was able to get it done the next day, so I was kind of happy with that. I also used, where are you? This is one, and where's the other one? There was two. Oh, this. They sell these at my beauty supply store over by me. This one is the green one is a concentrated avocado oil. And it has avocado, canola, sunflower, carrot oil, morgana oil, wheat germ oil, jojoba oil, vitamin A, vitamin D3, vitamin E, and something called DL tocopherol, and fragrance. It's supposed to be good for like color treated hair or chemically treated hair as well as natural hair. And it's supposed to protect for UV rays. That's the green one. The orange one is argan oil or concentration of argan oil. That one is argan oil as the first ingredient, canola oil, metal foam seed oil, moringa oil, sunflower oil, wheat germ, vitamin A, vitamin D3, vitamin E, the same DL tocopherol, and fragrance. The argan oil one is supposed to nourish dry hair, overstressed hair, or overprocessed hair, and then all textures and everything. Both of these two I used in, see if I can hold them both. I got small hands. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, these two I mixed with this when I did my deep conditioner. Not because I needed it, but because I thought that it might help, considering that I was doing a leave-in conditioner. I left it in longer than the 10 to 20 minutes. I think it says 10 to 15 minutes with a plastic cap under it, under a warm dryer. What I did was I left it with these two and the hair in a bowl. Excuse me. And I just put a plastic bag over it in a glass bowl. That was it. One thing that I did notice, though, is that I did not wash this hair the way that I was supposed to wash this hair, because I must have done something wrong. And when I say I must have done something wrong, this hair was so tangled. It tangled horribly. And it tangled because what I did was I was tired. And instead of just waiting until the morning, I put it all in a bowl and I shook up the bowl. Whoops. And I shook up. Dang. And I shook up the bowl. I'm breaking everything. I shook up the bowl. I'm glad that was empty. And I let it sit. Well, in doing that, I made the mistake of... In doing that... Don't step in that. In doing that, I made the mistake of tangling it up. So I had to literally comb it all out. And it took a while for me to do that. On top of that, I had to comb out my natural hair, which had grew probably about an inch. Maybe an inch and a half. Out. And because of the way that I work, I wasn't really able to schedule to get it, you know, tightened up and things like I'm supposed to. So it grew out a lot more than it should have, or that it was supposed to. Anyway, this hair, as you can see, it has a lot of life in it still. And I didn't add any extra bags or anything to it. I didn't do anything other than those two four products. And this wave pattern is a 3-day-old wand curl. So I'm, a 2-day-old wand curl. And I didn't have like a lot of shedding and anything, and as I said in the last video, I didn't seal my wefts, so I'm assuming that if I had sealed my wefts, I probably wouldn't have the amount of shedding that I do have, even though it's not a lot. This video is longer than I expected, and I do apologize for that. I'm going to leave their information down at the bottom, and I'm geeked because it's black. It's so black and so pretty. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick update to let you all know that it wasn't the hair that was the problem. It was more so me because I was doing something wrong as far as trying to dye it. If you're wondering how many bundles, I have 3 bundles. 3 bundles, and I have a 16-inch closure. And I am about 1.5, 5'2". So my longest part, let me turn around. That's where it comes. That's the longest part of my hair. That's with me standing straight up. Right here. And in the front, it comes right here to my waist. That's a 24-inch. I'm like 5'2"-ish, kinda, sort of. And that's where it comes if you're curious about how long it'll come on you. I guess that's it for right now. Again, the products that I used to dye it was the Biggin, even though that's not how you say it, that's how I say it. That's this. 3 boxes. 1 box of color per bundle. Keep that in mind. This is the closure. And it's a closure that you can change. Even though I don't change it because I normally wear my own hair parted down the middle anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. The shampoo, Creme of Nature, argan oil sulfate free deep conditioner, intensive conditioner together. They worked really good on my natural hair too. It was extremely soft, and I posted a picture of it on Instagram because I was surprised how long my hair had grown by me not doing anything to it. And then these two also. These were like $1.49 at the B store by me. I don't know how much they would be by you all. I'm not 100% sure. This, see if you can catch it on sale. It was $7.99 when I got it, which to me is a lot for shampoo, but honestly I would purchase it again only because it worked really, really well. And the leave-in conditioner was $5.99. If you can find them on sale, I would stock up. I really would, because they were very good. They were very good products. And then I guess that's it for right now. So, as always, you all have a wonderful night, and I will hopefully see you again soon. I did not forget about the poetry tie. I did forget about the poetry tie, but I will make it up and I will update sooner than later, I promise. And I guess that's it. Questions or comments you can leave down below. Excuse the mess. I don't feel like cleaning up considering that I just got off work, so whatever. Also, Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and WordPress are all the same. KISSTHENYX. Kiss the Nyx. Matter of fact, since I'm chilling, you see my picture? I'm not finished yet. I have this bad habit of stopping, clearly, because this is the other one. And I haven't finished that one yet either. I'm such a horrible person when it comes to stuff like that, but here it is. Or maybe I should write that the other way. Whatever. Anyway, KISSTHENYX on Twitter, Instagram, on Tumblr, and on WordPress. I try and keep everything the same. YouTube is the one that screwed me because they said that we can't change our names, so that sucks. Anyway, thank you so much for reviewing, and if you have a comment or something, leave it down below. I'll get back to them when I can. Not a problem.